Welcome back to Seahawk Central. We're your hosts, Emma Tillman.
And I'm Davis Bell.
As Election Day approaches, so does flu season. This week, our reporters discuss what to know about early voting, how to prepare for flu season, and more spooky stories in light of Halloween. Let's turn it over to Emily first for a quick guide on early voting.
Thanks, Emma. If you find yourself dodging clipboards on campus lately, you know exactly what time it is. The election is fast approaching and early voting is officially underway. If you want to avoid long lines and Election Day rush on November 5th, early voting is your best bet. Early voting in North Carolina runs October 17th through November 2nd. Make sure to bring a valid ID, a state ID, driver's license, or a UNCW 1 card. If you are not yet registered to vote, it is not too late. Same-day registration is available only during early voting. UNCW Votes is a great resource for everything you need to ensure your voice is heard this election. From shuttles to the polls to absentee ballot help, UNCW Votes has got you covered. For more information, you can visit their website or at UNCW_serve on Instagram. Now let's head things over to Kenzie, who will tell us how seasonal mosquito spraying may affect the bee populations.
Thanks, Emily. Neighboring Brunswick County just concluded a week of aerial spraying in an effort to control mosquito populations and diseases. However, residents are concerned about potential human and environmental consequences. Although the county reassured residents that spraying took place at night to minimize direct contact with both people and pets, and that the mist used is only harmful to insects, there are still fears that the county's bee population will be collateral damage in this process, as hives will be exposed to insecticides which are toxic to bees. Even so, the county reassured residents that the chosen insecticide does not present a danger to non-insects and will be broken down in the environment after a span of 48 hours.
As temperatures begin to drop and Halloween approaches, a spooky and dreadful part of this time of year is coming in full force: flu season. A great way to protect yourself from this virus is to get the flu shot. The university is offering free flu shots to students in the health center located in DePaulo Hall. To schedule an appointment, call 910-962-3280. When showing up to your appointment, be sure to wear short sleeves or layers if possible, and know that you will have to sit for 15 minutes after receiving your shot. To avoid this seasonal sickness as much as possible, wash your hands, cover your mouth and nose when coughing and sneezing, eat well, exercise when possible, and stay healthy, Seahawks.
Thanks, Anna. Up next, reporter Samantha Bryan will be interviewing a multimedia artist with a passion for surrealism.
Hi, Star. We're so happy to have a multimedia artist like you on Seahawk Central News. So will you tell us a bit about who you are and what you do?
I do photography, videography, make clothes for my brand Dreamscape.
What artists have you worked for, and what experience was the most memorable and why?
This summer I've been working a lot with IndieFest, which is like a promoter in North Carolina, Raleigh specifically. And they've been doing shows in Charlotte too, and they've been booking like rap artists like in the underground, like Laserdem, Baby Kia, Dom Corleo. I did some videos, I did the videos for Lucky, Ken Carson, Two Hollis.
Very cool.
And like Barebone Boss,
Okay.
Lil Surf.
Okay.
And yeah, it's been great. My most memorable experience was probably the Laserdem show, which was like in May, and that was like the biggest show that North Carolina ever seen.
So what do you do? Are you filming their shows, the audience? What's
all
the
of it, all of it. So I make sure to get the fan interaction and the concert. So I'll go on stage and I'll jump in the mosh, and I use my 360 camera so I can get everything with one shot. So
can you tell us a bit about surrealism and how it intertwines with your brand Dreamscape?
I've always been fascinated with dreams. That's why I started my brand Dreamscape. And surrealism is like part of like, it's in nature, like dream-like, because it's like with dreams, you don't know like what you're dreaming about. You're just in the situation.
Okay.
And it's like, it's no telling where the dream's gonna take you.
In some of your short films.
I did 2 short films for it this year, and we're working on the 3rd one. And Don't Blink was the first one, which
and that
was
won
great.
an award at UNCW.
That one, Best Editing.
Yes.
At the 48-hour film challenge, and Yeah, that was great. Like the whole team, we knocked that out really quick, and then we shot at the museum at the bazaar.
Yes.
And that was my first time really having like a team to do short films rather than just my friends. First time doing dialogue, and like we freestyled it, like because surrealism, you're not supposed to plan it too much.
Okay.
Like surrealism is against like having everything planned out because you lose like an aspect of creativeness when you're forcing it.
So when you go into a short film, you don't have a script, you just kind of, okay.
We had no script. I had an outline and a location and a
Okay.
team. And
That's
then
awesome.
from there, we just figured out the puzzle pieces as we went. And then the film ended up how it ended up. And it was great. It was a lot of fun to do it that way.
So that event that you mentioned, October 30th, it is coming up. Could you share with our audience what it is, when, and where it will be?
So we're gonna do a fashion walk. We have models like lined up.
And are you walking your clothing brand? Okay.
We got a lot of cool stuff planned for that. And the big one is really gonna come in late November.
Will there be tickets, or is it something?
Definitely, it's gonna be open to everybody. Like it's
Okay.
not something you have to pre-order. Like just come
Okay.
out.
Okay.
It's like a community thing because there's many sides of like Wilmington. It's not just a college thing. I always say this, it's not a student project. It's a real art project.
Star can be found on Instagram under his artist pseudonym Stargate or under Dreamscape.
Thanks for the interview, Samantha and Star. Well, Davis, what can you tell us about Seahawk sports?
Well, Emma, as always, we've got lots of sports going on, including golf, volleyball, and soccer. Let's kick things off by heading over to Dylan.
Thanks, Davis. The UNCW men's golf team looked to finish the fall golf season strong in their trip to Greensboro, North Carolina for the Cuban Cup at Sedgwick Field Country Club. A team score of 588 from the first two rounds kept the Seahawks in 8th place with a huge play from Gray Mitchum as he contributed with a 2-over par performance. A strong final round from the Seahawks gave them the 8th spot in a group with 13 other highly talented Division I teams. A huge shout out to James Rico for his even par performance to boost the Seahawks upwards in the rankings. The men's team will look to close out the season strong as they finish the fall season in town for the Williams Cup located at Eagle Point Golf Club. Let's check out the latest in volleyball from Grace.
Thanks, Dylan. This has been a busy weekend for the women's volleyball team. With exciting matches against Hofstra, the girls fell short on both Saturday and Sunday in 4 sets each day. However, these girls played tough this past weekend, with Emma Chappell and Grace Melnick having a combined 21 kills on Saturday afternoon. Also, a big shout out to Marie Ursum for her career high of 11 kills on Sunday. Keep up the good work, ladies, and let's wish them good luck these next few weeks as they play William & Mary and Campbell University. Now let's hear what's new with soccer.
Thanks, Grace. On October 17th, our girls battled it out with Monmouth. They held them during the first half, but unfortunately lost due to a goal early in the second half with a score of 1-0. The girls also had a tough game against Stony Brook with a score of 3-0. Make sure to support the girls on October 27th against Elon at home. Next, the men's team fought hard against Wake Forest, but unfortunately lost with a score of 4-1. On October 19th, the boys had a great game against Stony Brook. Ethan Newsom's first career brace helped the Seahawks win with a score of 4-0. Stay tuned as our men's team plays UNCG on the 23rd and then this Saturday, the 26th, for Senior Day at home at 2 p.m. Now back to Emma and Davis.
Thanks, Taylor. Well, Emma, what else do we have today?
A new escape room is opening its doors to the public Friday, October 25th. Game Over Escape Rooms is located on 224 North Front Street in downtown Wilmington, offering 4 eye-catching escape rooms, each ranging in difficulty. Game Over offers 4 immersive private escape rooms, a Harry Potter-inspired School of Magic, the Lost City of Atlantis, a horror circus, and an Illuminati-themed room. Each one includes a series of interactive clues, and participants have 1 hour to escape. If you get stumped, a screen is installed in each room that offers hints to participants, and Game Over staff can also help if groups get stuck. To browse availability and to book an escape room yourself, visit Game Over's website at wilmington.escapegameover.us. If you have any newsworthy stories you'd like us to cover, email our team at uncwseahawkcentralnews@gmail.com. Thanks for tuning in to this week's newscast. I'm Emma Tillman.
And I'm Davis Bell.